what you want to look at. That's how you want to look at it. Go ahead.
Go see my fiance at the house. She probably won't get too happy at me though. Oh.
And it is already one down. And make nothing doing for Leedey early on. Recaps from games earlier today at Hydro Eakly High School. Vici 17-0 over Low-Keepa Sickles, final through 3. The Canute Trojans victorious over the same Vici Indian squad, 11 to Binger versus Eagle Field. Arapahoe Butler victorious in back-to-back games, 2-0 over Lomega and 8-3 over Sentinel. We have now just started Leedey Hydro Eakly. Game is 0-0, heading now to the bottom of the first. That's coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV. It's been a big first. Navajo has scored 4 runs already in the bottom of the first with the bases now loaded. 4-1 Navajo. Coming up to bat for the Bobcats in the bottom of the first inning will be Coe, Zambrano, and Warner. At for Hydro Eakly, number 2, Trenton Coe. Just found would have been a beautiful single, if not double. Hit by pitch puts the base runner on. Bobcats now with a runner at first. Here's Zambrano. Just a reminder, one more game on tap at both locations. At Hydro Eakly, we'll have Dale versus Sterling at the conclusion of the Navajo Binger game. And then here at Weatherford's Eagle Field, at the conclusion of Leedey Hydro Eakly, it will be Amber Pocasset versus Fort Cobb Broxton. In safe at second, we at least know half of the potential matchups for tomorrow's 2 p.m. game. At Hydro Eakly High School, it will be Canute versus the Binger Navajo winner. And at Weatherford, Eagle Field at 2 o'clock, it'll be Arapahoe Butler versus the winner of this Hydro Eakly Leedey game. 4 o'clock games will feature the winners of those matchups at 2 o'clock versus the Ampo and Fort Cobb Broxton loser and the Dell Sterling loser. And then we'll give way to the final 4 games of the tournament beginning at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and then all of the games on Monday, 11, 1, and 3 at Hydro Eakly. Game of the day tomorrow will be the Dell Sterling winner versus Ampo Fort Cobb Broxton winner. Perfectly placed single. Hydro Eakly now with runners on first and third. Now batting number 3, Caleb Warner. Hydro Eakly takes the early 1-0 lead. Now batting number 15, Carter Thorpe. Base runner goes. Going to be tight. Think they get him. Yep, and they do. Officially a 2-4 tag out. In for another single. Bobcats with runners on first and second. Now batting number 13, David Sambrano. Tough last night for the hometown Hydro Weekly Bobcats, getting the short end of the stick against a very heavily loaded Dale team that probably, if anything, has got a chip on their shoulders after getting bounced from regional playoffs in the spring and not even making state. Just a shocking turn of how quickly they got just. Whew. So I have seen Dale play numerous times at their tournament on the road, a couple of places, and definitely looking every bit as a top two, top three team in Class A. Should be a good game tonight between Dale and Sterling, and Amp losing two games in a row, one 13-1 versus Rattan, very atypical for Fort Collins Broxton. And then take care of business with two wins at the Calumet Festival, victorious yesterday as well. Walk here for Hydro Eakly has base runners on now, loaded bases. Now coming up to bat, number 12, Jacob Detweiler, the designated hitter. Infield pop-up fly goes to the shortstop. Bobcats score one, strand three. Your score through one inning, Hydro Weekly 1, Leedey 0. We'll head at the top of the second inning with the Bison coming up to bat. Now batting for Leedey, number 27, Alex Palmer. Runner on first. Now batting number 7, G. Page. Infield pump up fly to the second baseman. Base runner remains on first. Coming up to bat next, number 16, Cale Clem. Chopper up the middle, goes to the shortstop, tries to flick it over, can't quite get the ball out of his glove, so beats out the throw, infield single. Base runners now first and second for the Bison. Nice hit to left field, just down the line. It's going to score at least one run. Leedey ties the ball game. RBI double. Bison 1-1. Coming up to bat next, number 21, Nolan Branson. And another run, and a third run. If any of those count, two count, tag out after the fact, correct? That's what I'm going with as well. Should have stayed. Unfortunately, trying to stretch the play, it's out. Runs come in prior, so now it is a 3-1 lead for the Leedey Bison. Update on the Navajo and Binger Oni game earlier. It is kind of going head to head against our game. They are now in the bottom of the second inning, and it remains Navajo 4, Binger Oni 1. Base runner on second for the Indians. Out to center field, and one down. Hudson Warner unable to get through, so one down. Now coming up to bat, number 11, Kellen Props.